Yo, 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 yo. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Waiting for some more people to come in. I don't know what the hell just happened with that last stream. Let me know if you can hear me. I see Zang Beto in the chat. Yo, 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 yo. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. Want to get everything started in just a minute. Just want to make sure everything is cool. Everything is going how it's supposed to. Shout out to everybody for this technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on right now. Yo, 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 yo. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's good, y'all? What's going on? Breck Warren in the chat. Connoisseurs triple salute in the chat. What's good with you? Mr. Tube U92, Zang Beto. Love y'all boys, man. Squad homies, what's going on? Everything's still good. Everything's still clear. Everything's still going. Again, I don't know what happened to that last stream. It just literally zoom right when I started the stream. So I don't know, but as long as we rocking and we good now, that's all that really matters. So just let me know if y'all still good, Breck. We're gonna get everything started in just a second. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on with the pod. And then we're gonna do a couple of segments if that's cool with y'all. Let's see what the chat talking about. When Jonathan is found not guilty tomorrow, y'all gonna start the pod with We Major by Kanye. We should. We absolutely should. We're gonna talk about that though. We're gonna definitely talk about that. But first, looks like we got a few people in here. Looks like we got 8 people in here. So let's get right into what everybody probably wants to talk about and why there is only me and not Marcus. Marcus is not joining us today. We've already talked about this in W's and L's, and I know Chillmonger gave a dub to Marcus. So I know some of y'all kind of know a little bit about what's going on. First of all, let me explain that Marcus is my brother. He is basically my brother, y'all. So when it comes to anything as far as any kind of tiff between us two, shut down that immediately. This is not no Maul and Rory versus Joe Budden or anything like that. He is still with the pod. Like I told y'all in the W's and L's, this is just a temporary thing. So he will be back. I've known this man for 25 years. There's no tiff that's going to stop anything between us. So he will be back. This is only temporary. But he has decided to take a break from the pod for a little bit. Just to, we've been doing this for quite a while. We've been doing this for like 3-4 years straight. Every week. That takes a toll on him. It takes a little bit of a toll on his family and everything like that. So he just want to take a break. You know what I mean? And I can't fault him for wanting to do so. I also took a break for about a couple weeks. So, hey, we got to get y'all this content somehow. We figured this is the best way to do it, especially with obviously his absence. But he will be back. This is temporary. I don't know how long it's going to be, but he will be back. So that's what's going on with us. I got a couple other announcements that I'm going to make, but I want to make sure that the chat catches up with us. Profess the Film Fan, what's good, man? I see a lot of frequent commenters in the live. Absolutely appreciate y'all, man. Without y'all, there is no us. So shout out to y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if Marcus is somewhere in this chat. I told him I was going to start at like 2 or 3. It is now 5. So yeah. Breck Warren says, I understand needing that break. Take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Absolutely. That's all it is. It's nothing major. It's the holiday time. He wanted to spend more time with his family. Just had a daughter not too long ago. I'm sure he's talked about it on the pod plenty of times. And so, just family things. It's not anything too serious. Like I said, I don't know exactly how long it's going to be, but, however long he needs, like I said, that's my brother, so I'll let him have all the time he needs. So shout out to him. Yes, the idea of me pulling a Joe Budden would be nuts, especially since he is the star of the podcast. That's how I feel. Like, if I was watching and I was a fan, I'd be like, that's my guy. Like, Marcus breaks down everything. He has a passionate about himself. This is probably the longest y'all have heard me even talk on the podcast, to be honest with you. But it's more so because when you see somebody kind of go, Super Saiyan, like he be going sometimes, you just kind of gotta let him rock. You feel me? And so, if I was watching as a fan, he'd probably be my favorite part as well. So I understand, the concern and everything like that. But we're gonna keep things rocking for sure. Yeah. So I got a couple other announcements since we are close to the holidays. I got a gift for y'all that's coming around Christmas that I'm still working on right now, but I think you guys will enjoy it. And so just keep that in mind. I am working on a couple of things for y'all as well. So around holiday time, hopefully y'all will receive it. I keep looking at my computer over here because all the cameras are over here. Other announcements. After this live stream, I told y'all this live stream, we are going to be going over obviously what's going on with the pod, which is what I'm doing now. And then I will be doing Behind the Cape and my W's and L's. Behind the Cape, my W's and L's. Cool. After that, I am working on my own Twitch channel. So I will be doing a live stream after this, hopefully, as long as my software keeps working, on Twitch to kind of test things out. I've never done anything on Twitch, so if you want the link, I will post the link in here a little later. Basically, just going to probably be doing some gameplays and stuff like that, like nothing seriously. And then I'll probably be talking about things that we don't usually talk about on the podcast so much. So it'll be a treat. Hopefully some of y'all can join me. Like I said, it's just going to be like a little test stream. There's no bells and whistles about the stream yet. I haven't fixed everything, but make sure, like I said, I'm going to post a link here momentarily. Make sure y'all hit that link. Give me a follow. That'd be dope. So yeah, that's something else that we're working on. I'm really just waiting on Marcus to get in the chat. I'm surprised he's not here yet. Marcus be passionate like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Marcus be passionate like a motherfucker, but hey, I let him rock, man. That's the thing. It seems like y'all love the most, and when I see him and he goes off on the tangents, it's like, look, he got something to get out. I'm gonna let him get that off. I don't got no problem with it. Don't down yourself. We rock with you both. Again, I know I provide a little something to the podcast, but like I said, that's my guy too. So I get it. Post that link. We'll see you over there too. You know what, man? You ain't gotta tell me twice. Hold on, give me 1 second. That should be the link. I haven't really even set anything too much up yet. Like I said, it's pretty much a blank channel. But I will be streaming over there today just to kind of test it out and see what's going on. So if y'all want to join me over there, I'll be playing the finals. I don't know if y'all have heard of that game yet. It's kind of like Call of Duty a little bit. I'm kind of trash at it, but I want to see if I can test it out and see, how that's going to look on stream and whatnot. It's kind of a new game, and fuck it, why not? What else? What's going on with chat, man? What's going on with y'all? It's been like 2.5 weeks. It's been 2.5, 3 weeks now. So shout out to y'all, man. I know we haven't really covered much of the Jonathan Majors trial as much as I wanted to. We had the W's and L's, talked about that a little bit. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit. I'm going to talk about some Marvel stuff. Like I said, Behind the Cape, we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to do some dubs and L's, and we're going to get out of here and get into that Twitch stream. Also, I believe I owe y'all some content as well. So like for our Power fans, I think I owe y'all like 3 episodes worth of recaps, which I'm not going to do live. I'm going to do as a video for y'all at some point. I don't know exactly when it'll come up. Power, I think I missed the episode of Invincible. And we got some other stuff. So besides this live, we'll get some other stuff on there, and we'll get y'all right. We'll get y'all right for sure. Every squad needs a glue guy. No back of the bus. Hey man, I appreciate that. No back of the bus without you. I appreciate that, man. Y'all some good people for sure. All right. Without further ado, we are going to get into the Behind the Cape segment. Unless y'all have any other questions or anything like that, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all questions off if y'all have anything. I think I pretty much covered everything. I've covered what's going on with the pod. We will be doing these kind of lives every week until he comes back, and then from there we'll rock how we normally rock. So yeah, this is going to be how we kind of do things. Leader, shout out to Leader. Leader's always in the comments, bro. Appreciate you. Dre Mac, come on, bruh. Appreciate you, dog. Peace and blessings. Keep the conversation on Jonathan Majors going. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will do that. Like I said, Behind the Cape is going to get you guys caught up on some of the things that we have to talk about. We talked about the Jonathan Majors case in W's and L's for the first week. We did that with Chillmonger. Shout out to Chillmonger. Chillmonger is a real dude. Besides the fact that he always makes jokes about the whole perp thing, bro, you gotta let that go. Other than that, bro, shout out to Chillmonger for holding us down. And like I said, for the rest of the week until Marcus comes back, I will be sure to hold y'all down with at least one of these live streams every week. Shout out to Keita. Hey, Josh. What's up? Can we talk about that Ohio State-Michigan game? Absolutely not. Are you joking? Breck, we cannot talk about that Ohio State-Michigan game because we're not in the playoffs, and it was a shit show. Sorry, Josh, I missed the beginning. Where you been? Where's Marcus? I have been on break for a couple weeks. I know we're still getting more people in. I'm glad to answer this question as many times as I need to for more people rolling in. I've been on break for a couple weeks. Marcus has been on break and will continue to be on break. Just with, the holidays here, just with, his family. He kind of wanted to take a little bit of time off, make sure his mental and everything is all cool. There's no health issues or anything like that. Like I saw a couple of comments in the W's and L's. There's no actual health issues or anything like that. He's good. I'm good. We're good. Our relationship is good. Like I said, man, I've known this man for 20 plus years. So he's good. We're good. He'll be back. I don't know when he'll be back for sure, but until then, we will rock with these lives. If y'all like these lives, give it a like. I see some of y'all supporting. William Moloch, appreciate you, bro. Again, y'all don't have to appreciate it in that way. If you hit the like or you share with somebody, that's appreciated as well. Chillmonger, I heart you guys too. I'm so glad you didn't do that rainbow heart shit. So I appreciate you, but I like that purple heart. I followed Chill since Comic Book University. He's a good dude. Absolutely. Stop making jokes about that purple ward shit, but absolutely good guy. All right. Is there any other questions about what's going on with me? What's going on with the podcast? Any other questions about what's going on with Marcus? I want to get everything answered for y'all. So if y'all keep, sending in the comments and everything like that, I'll make sure to answer whatever questions y'all have. But I will also tell y'all that there is a link. I should probably go ahead and pin it if I can. After this, I will be doing a Twitch stream on my own Twitch. It won't let me pin it. Awesome. I will be doing a Twitch stream live after this. It's going to be like a nothing serious. I'm going to be playing a video game and probably be doing some other things, but nothing serious. I just want to do a test stream. So if y'all want to join me, if y'all want to follow me on Twitch, much appreciated. And I think I went ahead and added it again. After we get done with this stream, like I said, I'm going to do Behind the Cape. I'm going to do W's and L's. And then I'm going pretty much straight to Twitch. I'm going to take about 10 minutes and then go straight to Twitch if that's cool with y'all. Cool. Looks like everybody's good. I'm going to go into Behind the Cape. I know it's been a while since we've kind of updated y'all on anything Marvel. So I want to make sure that I do that. So without further ado, let's talk about some Behind the Cape, y'all. All right. This is the first thing I want to talk about. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have probably seen Eyes of Wakanda, which is the newest series that Disney is talking a lot about. And I know it's been all over the Twitterverse and all that good stuff. Not a fan. Not a fan. Look, it's great that you guys want to go ahead and build up the world of Wakanda. That's amazing, right? But you picked almost the worst time to do so. Let's be honest. We need T'Challa back, and that's literally the first priority. I don't really want to see anything about Wakanda until we get T'Challa back. So if we can focus on making that happen first before we get any stories about any of the back lore or anything like that about Wakanda, that'd be great. Because otherwise, we're just going to start repeating mistakes that Marvel has made over and over and over again. And just by looking at this news story here, obviously they're giving us X-Men 97 and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man this year, or 2024, which is cool and all, but like, just from what I'm hearing about this whole Eyes of Wakanda series, it just doesn't sound like they're going in the right direction. Here we are. So rather than focusing on a singular Black Panther, the Eyes of Wakanda, hold on, let me go ahead and highlight this. Rather than focusing on a singular Black Panther, the Eyes of Wakanda will tell the stories of multiple warriors who have been tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts from different points in the nation's history. That sounds like a story that would be great if we could also have a central character in the IP of Black Panther. Without that, it seems like you're just losing focus on everything that's happening in Wakanda, right? And that's kind of the problem that you had with Black Panther 2, right? You didn't have a central character in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever, right? And because of that, you kind of went all over the place trying to not so much focus on the central point, which would have been T'Challa. You did more of focusing on everybody else. And because of that, it was just too much. It was way too much. We got stories about literally Agent Ross. We got stories about Okoye. We got stories about everybody else but a central character. It just seems like we're getting more of the same here with this Eyes of Wakanda. The more Wakanda without T'Challa, the less essential they make him in his own franchise. Absolutely, Chillmonger. Absolutely agreed. They're just showing us more and more that they are willing to look in our face and give us more of this content without T'Challa, without a central focus. That central focus being a king, an African king. No T'Challa, no ticket, no views, no Disney Plus subs, no nothing Black Panther without T'Challa. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm still subbed to Disney Plus, but I haven't watched anything on Disney Plus since Loki. But even then, Loki season 2 was kind of all right, but then Secret Invasion before that wasn't good. And they just been missing a lot with the series on Disney Plus. It's been absolutely trash. If T'Challa ain't in the center of it, throw it in the trash. Wakanda itself isn't that interesting. You feel me? Absolutely, Zingbeto. Absolutely. Yo, in the building, stream on brother, your show. Love you all. Hey, Marcus is in the chat. Make sure y'all send your love. Hey, bro, they missing you out here, so make sure you shout out to everybody. You talk to everybody in the chat. All right. Anyways, Eyes of Wakanda. It just seems like they're going to make way more mistakes than they are anything positive with Wakanda. I just don't see it. I don't see that there's literally anything about this story that I'm looking forward to because you haven't recasted T'Challa. I understand that there will probably be multiple Black Panthers from the past who are retrieving these dangerous vibranium artifacts. We'll probably get maybe a Killmonger sighting, a Claw sighting, all of that good stuff. But all of it will be null and void without T'Challa in the show. Straight up. Coogler is over it, so the Eyes of Wakanda series. Oh, damn, where'd it go? Did he delete it? He deleted that? Damn. Coogler is behind it, I believe. I know there was an animated series that Coogler was working on. Shout out to Coogler. I don't think either one of us on this show hates Coogler. He does have a couple things that he probably needs to work on as a writer and creator, but I don't think either one of us hates him. But if things are going in the same path that they've gone with Wakanda Forever, I'm cool. I'm cool. So yeah, that's the Eyes of Wakanda. I don't know if y'all are feeling it. Again, let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments how y'all feeling about that. Nico being with the steam. Shout out to you, sir. Well. Maybe we'll see another Realities T'Challa. I'd be cool with that. Shout out to Breck Warren. I can't wait to watch it flop. Bro, I'm trying to tell you. What is the sales point on this? Like what is it that's going to get me to actually watch The Eyes of Wakanda? You don't have a T'Challa, sir. What's going to get me to watch Eyes of Wakanda? You had that same problem with Black Panther 2. What's going to stop it here? Shout out to Gray. What's going on, Gray? Shout out to D Steezel as well. Hope y'all are all good. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this Jonathan Majors case. So, like I said before, we talked about the Jonathan Majors case, at least the week 1 with Chillmonger on the W's and L. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and check that out. Make sure that's all good. Make sure you watch that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. This week, we got driver's testimony, which actually ended up helping Jonathan Majors in my estimation. We got a trauma expert who testified and didn't really help the prosecution at all. And Grace Jabari's manager Grace Jabari's manager seemed to say things that would, I guess, put Grace in a better light. But I mean, let's be honest. We all know what Grace is, and we all know that obviously Grace's manager is going to say great things about Grace, even though she is no angel here at all. Sorry, Stephanie McMahon. My fault. So yeah, Stephanie McMahon's manager went ahead and, said all these glowing things about her, and we all know that's not true. Chances are that's not true. At the very worst, she didn't make this relationship any better simply by being a toxic alcoholic. Just saying. But the jury, this is the biggest thing that I took from this week, is that the jury did not reach a deliberation on Friday. So obviously they've had all weekend to just go home and talk about it with people and peruse Twitter and look at different websites that may be biased. That to me is a bit of a problem. I'm going to be honest with you. And that tells me that there is at least one person in that jury who believes that Jonathan Majors could be guilty, which is a problem because all this overwhelming evidence seems to lead me to believe that he's not really guilty. If anything, the video alone of what happened should kind of tell you that bro's not guilty. So free Kang. Yeah, I really want to see what the jury comes up with. I'm assuming they will probably come to a verdict on Monday, hopefully. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll hear something about it. I'm really not looking forward to any kind of obviously guilty verdict. But I think what would also be bad is if we get some kind of hung jury, which won't help Jonathan Majors in his case to continue his career as one of the top actors in Hollywood right now. So, the last thing we need is either a guilty verdict or a hung jury, because even if we do get a hung jury, the perception of the people, the perception of the public is still going to be that, he did whatever. So let's just hope great things for Jonathan Majors going forward. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Marvel will recast Jonathan Majors, even if he is innocent? If he's not, what do y'all think? I'm really interested in that because I believe that making the decision to go ahead and recast is probably one of the dumbest things that they could do. You've already shown that you can't really make decisions on the fly when it comes to losing major characters in your cinematic universe. So me personally, I believe that's probably one of the worst things that they could do, but I'm interested in what y'all think because I don't know, man. I kind of believe that regardless, Disney is cowardly and they will still probably cut ties. I know that reportedly they've already started trying to go a different route. So hopefully that does not happen. We need Kang. You've already shown him in Ant-Man. You've already shown him in Loki season 2. So recasting is probably one of the dumbest things they could do. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm missing on some of these chats. Hang on one second. Let's see. William Moloch says T'Challa opened the border and everyone after he died closed it back up. Facts, facts, facts. Free Kang. Chillmonger said Stephanie. My fault. Nico being with the scene. William, that storyline was so convoluted. They didn't even go along with it in the second film. Facts. Zang Beto, Stephanie chased that man like a runaway. Hey, man. Y'all gotta chill. She absolutely chased that man down, though, for no reason. Ma'am, this is not your phone. You cannot have this phone. Shout out to Gray with the emojis. Stephanie, shout out to Chill. Gray says, instead of asking if she knew of Coretta, he should have asked if she could. All right, chat. All right, chat. I see what y'all on. I see what y'all are on. Black Twitter already trying to end Jonathan Majors. You know what, though? At least from what I've seen on Twitter, it's very split, at least from what I've seen myself. Maybe I'm doing a little bit more digging and trying to find the people who are saying positive things about Jonathan Majors. But, I mean, you really just can't deny the evidence. And I feel like in this case specifically, you're seeing a little bit more of a split. It almost seems like black women more so are on the side of Stephanie, whereas black men are more on the side of Jonathan Majors, which I'm going to be honest is no surprise whatsoever. But, you know, I think a lot of people are trying to see justice be held here with Jonathan Majors. Okay. If DC can stand by a barbarian Ezra, then Marvel better. You feel me? Marvel better stand by Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors didn't do anything close to what Ezra Miller did and is still doing as far as I know. So come on, fam. And you've already shown Jonathan Majors in multiple series. You've shown him in Ant-Man. You've shown him in Loki season 2. So what would be the explanation? You just going to pull another Rhodey? Come on now. With the big bad of the phase? I don't think so. Major shouldn't even be in a situation he did nothing wrong. In fact, he did everything right. And if you're going to tell me that some text from September proves that he's guilty, I don't want to have this conversation with you. I don't even want to have a conversation with you. Straight up. Did you watch Godzilla -1? Look, fam, I am so behind on movies right now that I haven't even seen Barbie yet. And Barbie's on HBO Max. I haven't seen the Marvels yet. But we'll talk about the Marvels here in a second. We'll talk about that in a second. Black Twitter already trying to ruin Tyler Perry and we don't know anything yet. What's going on with Tyler Perry? That is news to me, sir. Yeah, but no, I did not watch Godzilla -1. Is it good? I'll watch it if it's good. I'll go see it. Anyways, speaking of the Marvels, let's get this camera back up. This is my search. And this is, where are we at? I had a box office. Here we go. Hey, fam, we haven't talked about it because obviously we haven't been here for a few weeks. The Marvels is doing absolutely horrendous, absolutely terrible in the box office. It's been out for a few weeks now. It's been out since November 10th. It is doing awful. Fam, look at this. 84 million domestic. The only MCU movie to not do 100 million. So I have to ask, chat, what do you think it is? Is it the lack of promotion? I mean, there was the actor strike and everything like that. So is it the lack of promotion, or do you think it's really superhero fatigue? I mean, look at the movie that came out before. Blue Beetle didn't do too much better. Actually, it didn't do better at all. Actually, I think it did even worse. But it's DC. We're not worried about that. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. If it's superhero fatigue, if it's lack of promotion, what do y'all think it really is? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's a little bit of lack of promotion. it's a little bit of the fact that I don't think too many people care about Captain Marvel. I'm just going to be honest with you. People don't like Brie Larson, first of all. But people don't care that much about the Marvels. None of the characters, especially if you didn't see Miss Marvel, right? They didn't have that much about Monica Rambeau, right? And the only reason that the first Marvel movie, Captain Marvel movie, did anything is because it was sandwiched in between two other huge movies. The two biggest movies in MCU history, I believe. Endgame and the first Avengers movie. Not the first. You know what I mean. Infinity War. So that's literally the only reason that the first Captain Marvel movie did anything. So I don't know. I believe it's a little bit of lack of promotion, but I just believe people just generally aren't interested all that much in Carol Danvers, right? And they're definitely not that interested in Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I feel like you would have had to have given us a real introduction to Monica Rambeau or given us something since WandaVision to make us care about Monica Rambeau. And the general Marvel fan, I'm not talking about those of us who are, but the general Marvel fan has no reason to care about Monica Rambeau. So, yeah, I think you failed miserably on that accord. Let's see. I still haven't seen Barbie yet. You're not the only one, fam. Shout out to William Moloch. It shouldn't be in court in the first place. Absolutely, Young Slim. I'm on the side of right. Keita, shout out to you. I'm not saying all black women are on the side of Stephanie or all black men are on the side of Jonathan Majors. I know some black men who aren't on the side of Jonathan Majors, but we'll keep that quiet. It's not everybody, but it's unfortunately a majority. I feel these are just my opinions. It's the best movie of the year, fam. Definitely go see it. Greatest Godzilla movie ever. I might have to see that. I might have to check that out for sure. Facts. Where has your boy been, Young Slim? Young Slim. I'm gonna keep it short. Marcus is just on break. It's temporary. We're going to be doing these lives temporarily just to make sure that we're giving y'all content. But he will be back. I don't know exactly when. But he was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still watching. But shout out to my guy. It's my brother. There's just no weird things going on with us. So he will be back. He's just taking a break. Christian Keys, I did hear about this Christian Keys thing. Christian Keys, who has been in multiple Tyler Perry productions, went live Friday night and said that he essayed him. Yep. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I'm not going to really discuss it until I have more information, because I kind of watched the Christian Keys thing, but I didn't really have the context of it, so I don't really want to speak too much about it. But from what I've seen, crazy stuff. Not all that surprising, but crazy stuff. Chillmonger is women don't care. Yeah, facts. What's up? When did y'all start doing lives? Felix, fam, why are you late? First of all, why are you late? Second of all, we just started doing lives. I just started doing lives because Marcus is on break, and so we're trying to catch up on the content. Yada yada yada. I said it a million times. Make sure you watch this live stream back, and you'll catch everything that I had to say about that. I think people just don't like Brie Larson. Facts. MCU's poor direction. Facts. Dude, the Marvel's villain is a chick with a grill in her mouth. Chick with a grill in her mouth. You could not be more lazy with that villain. Facts. Where's Monica's dad? Fam, agreed. Agreed on all these. Okay. Yeah, no, the Marvels doing less than 100 million domestic is absolutely wild. But if anything, it's an indication that the direction that they want to go in with girl power and all this stuff that they're doing, probably not the best. But I wished better for Monica Rambeau because she deserves better. I wish better for Kamala Khan, honestly. They're handling these characters terribly. And so, hopefully we'll get something. All right. Yep. I need Marvel to get their shit together. Yep. Agreed, Nico. This is the result of trying to cater to a niche audience that agreed on all that. You guys are absolutely right. Shout out to y'all. Okay, next thing I wanted to go over. This is, I think, the last thing that I wanted to go over for Behind the Cape. So we have actually talked about this a little bit in one of our Behind the Capes from before, where Disney is looking to actually sell content to Netflix again. And we were kind of speculating on whether or not it was going to be, Marvel stuff, or maybe they were going to put some of that new content that they're working on with, why can't I think of the new thing that Disney just rolled out for Marvel? Whatever. The new street stuff. If they were going to move that over to Netflix. And it is not the case that they're going to do that. Instead, they're going to move over some content from ABC, Fox, FX, and even ESPN to Netflix, which is not what we expected. But let's take a listen to some of the shows that they're actually going to send over. All right. The Wonder Years, This Is Us, My Wife and Kids, ESPN 30 for 30, The Resident, White Collar, Reba, Archer, How I Met Your Mother, Lost, Prison Break, The Hughleys, The Bernie Mac Show, and Home Improvement. I don't know how I feel about that. Honestly, I feel like some of these series for ESPN and ABC and Fox are huge shows. Shows like Lost, Prison Break, The Bernie Mac Show, Home Improvement, My Wife and Kids, ESPN's 30 for 30 are insanely popular titles. So that tells me that Disney was willing to put forth some of the best content that they owned that was not Marvel, that was not Star Wars. And they wanted to lean it more towards things that were from their ABC, their Fox, and whatever they could from ESPN. But this still tells me that Disney is a sinking ship. Yes, Disney does own the Bernie Mac Show because they own Fox, which they did recently. So they own the Bernie Mac Show. I think Home Improvement was on Fox. The Hughleys, I think, was on Fox. And Prison Break was on Fox. Was Lost on Fox? I don't remember. Let Netflix make Daredevil again because Disney not going to do it right. Facts. I'm not going to front the Marvels was a great movie. My son ain't seen Captain Marvel, Secret Invasion, WandaVision, and half of Miss Marvel, and he liked it. Fair enough. Chillmonger says Lost was ABC. I'm going to be honest with you, fam. As bad as it makes me sound, haven't seen Lost. I'm pretty much telling you guys every show and movie I haven't seen, and I feel bad. But this is why Marcus makes fun of me. I don't be watching shit. Yeah. So thoughts on Disney selling some of these things to Marvel? Any thoughts on that? What are these random numbers that Chillmonger has just posted to the chat? What's going on, fam? You good? All right. So that was Behind the Cape. If you guys have anything else that you guys want to say about any of the stories that I brought forth. So Disney licensing some of their series to Netflix, Marvel's numbers, let's see, Jonathan Majors trial, Eyes of Wakanda. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what y'all thinking. Let's see, Lost a Goat series, Chills knows what's up. I didn't say I didn't know that it was a great series from what I've heard. I got a long list, man. I got a really long list. If you've seen the list of things that I have not seen, you would be shocked. You would be absolutely shocked. I don't watch things because other people say they're amazing. Some things I do. Some things I don't. Some things I just haven't gotten to yet. But if you saw that list, you'd be shocked and appalled, honestly. Anyway, let's see. You should go live with Chillmonger next after the Jonathan trial. I should. I absolutely should. I was on Chillmonger's channel last week and we responded to some comments on his page. I thought we were going to do it again this week, but I didn't get that call, bro. I don't think Disney wanted Fox. I think the MCU was popping off. Yeah, they definitely bought Fox so that they can have, like X-Men and things like that. They didn't buy it just because, well, you know what? I think having certain things like The Simpsons, for example, are huge things. I know it's crazy for me to say The Simpsons, but like, it's a lot of content. And then, obviously some of the like Fox movie stuff, Fox channel series and things like that. I just think Fox was a huge enough conglomerate of multiple types of content that they couldn't say no. If you like Lost, you'll love From. I've heard of From. I actually did want to see From. I know they're 2 seasons in now. I actually might watch that. I'm doing it at 9. I was going to DM you. Okay. Well, let's see. It's 6:00. I told y'all let me go ahead and drop this link one more time. So after I'm done with this live stream, which I only have W's and L's left to go, and then I'll come back. I will answer some of you guys' questions again. And then I'm going over to Twitch. I'm going to take like a 10, 15 minute break, and I'm going over to my Twitch channel, which I'm linking below. Go ahead and hit that Twitch link. Make sure y'all leave a follow. In fact, go ahead and do that now. Just go to Twitch, follow that link, and then, we'll be all good. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Obviously, not a lot going on right now, but if y'all go ahead and hit that follow button, be much appreciated. I'm just going to be over there. Today, I will be playing a game called The Finals, and then I'll probably be doing some other stuff. Nothing too major, just having a little bit of fun, doing some things that we don't normally do on the podcast. Come through. Enjoy it. It's going to be a good time. Go ahead and hit that follow button. I already say I got 1 follower. I know it's all bare and everything like that. I'm going to get all this changed up and looking good, but today it's just going to be a test stream. I just kind of want to see what the Twitch platform is like, and then from there I'm taking off with it. So make sure y'all join that Twitch. Okay. Facts got us following Open Space on Twitch. Hey, yo, Red, chill out. Chill out. I know it's not a lot going on there right now, but just go follow, and then in a day or two, you'll see that it's going to be completely different. All right? Damn. Cut me some slack. I've been working on this live all day. Okay? I was making sure I got my mic and everything ready, the cameras and everything. As you can see, everything so far has been seamless besides, I won't go into it. But, yeah, man. Can you post the link in the comment section too? Absolutely, bro. Yeah, just come through. It's going to be a good time. I'm just going to be chilling. Not going to be doing anything too crazy. Like I said, I'm going to be playing The Finals, which is a game that I just downloaded for free. It's kind of like Call of Duty, but not. And so just come join, kick it. I ain't going to be doing nothing too crazy, but I want y'all to follow. If y'all like the content that we post over here, you going to like the content that we post over there, bro. Come on, bro. You got to play, I can't see it. What does it say? I got to play what? BGS? I don't know what that is. I got to play, I don't know what that is. Oh, BG3. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm going to check out some games. I'm going to play some different games. I'm not going to play just shooters. I got an idea of a game that I kind of wanted to play on stream. I'll tell y'all. I'll give y'all an exclusive. At one point, I wanted to play Skyrim on there. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar, but it's the Elder Scrolls. A little bit different, but I think I have a funny little thing I can do with that. So, yeah, man, make sure you follow. Is JTG, does it have any numbers behind it? It does not, good sir. Let me go ahead and I'll go back to the page. It's JTG, simple. You know what I mean? If you click, I don't know if you can click the link in the chat. But yeah, just go ahead, head over there. It's JTG. It's JTG all spelled out. JAYTEEGEE. No spaces, no apostrophe. We're gonna have a good time. Eventually I'm gonna play like Grand Theft Auto, Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know anything about Baldur's Gate 3. I know it just won the Game Awards, Game of the Year, I think, but I don't know anything about it. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll check that out. Yeah, just go ahead, join the Twitch, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good time. Okay, let's see here. Well, I'm ready for some dubs and L's. How about y'all? I thought the same thing. Had to put it in Chrome and then open the app. Yeah, I'll drop it in. I'll drop it in the comments once everything is done. But it doesn't redirect. Okay. Yeah. I'll drop it in the comments for y'all. If you were interested in joining me on my Twitch stream after this, make sure y'all come through. Like I said, it's gonna be a good time. Anyway, yeah, I am ready for my dubs and L's. If you guys are ready, I got a couple things that I wanted to go over. So let me start how we normally start. W's and L's, the weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and an L to the things that we don't. Kamoyo Kid, shout out to Kamoyo Kid. I spelled everything correctly, but it doesn't come up. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments. Just join after this. You gonna get it. All right, W's and L's. I'm going to start off with my L's this week. My first L. No, not that one. I don't want to do that one. My first L, we won't talk about that though, goes to Giannis. Well, actually, it goes to the NBA. Hear me out. Giannis got a franchise record and career high 64 points against the Pacers on his home court. And so, righteously so, he wanted the game ball from it. It's not every day that you get a career high and a franchise record in the same game, right? But it seems that the Bucks equipment manager may have given the ball to the Pacers. And I believe there's a player by the name of Oscar Tshiebwe who scored his first points in the NBA. And somehow Oscar got the ball and not Giannis. Giannis is an NBA champion and a star in his own right, but he didn't get the game ball on his night. Like, let's be honest. It's great that Oscar Tshiebwe scored his first points. That's crazy, right? That's a crazy accomplishment. Not everybody gets to do that, and shout out to that man. You're not getting the game ball on the night that Giannis scored 64, all right? It's just not going to happen. So what ended up happening was Giannis got pissed off. Giannis got pissed off, and the Pacers thought it was a good idea to tell him that he's not going to get the ball back.
Giannis
like,
wants
come on,
the
fam.
game ball. I think the coach for the assistant
Give him
coach
the
for the
ball.
Pacers maybe make sure he's going to get it.
Get Giannis the ball. What's up with y'all? NBA champion, NBA superstar, probably going to make the Hall of Fame when it's all said and done. Get that man his ball. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with this man. Especially guys like Tyrese Halliburton telling him to go get the fucking ball. Bro, chill out. Chill out. So that's an L. That's an absolute L to the NBA. Pacers, ultra petty. I love it. Nah, fam. I could see if it was on the Pacers court, if it was in Indiana, but no, not in his home court. Absolutely not. That's crazy. The channel's brand new. I might take a okay. DC, so like I said, I'm gonna make sure you get I'm gonna make sure you get the link. All right. My next L is going to all of us because we've lost Andre Braugher, who a lot of people know from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but he was also in Glory. He was also in City of Angels. He was an accomplished theater actor. And for our comic book fans, he was in Fantastic Four with Chris Evans and Jessica Alba. So RIP to him. I believe he has passed because of lung cancer. Tragic. But if you liked Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like I said, I know he was huge on there. He kind of had like a resurgence as an actor because of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So shout out to him. All right. There are two other guys with that number, like 313. Hold on. All right. I'm going to give y'all I don't know if you can maybe copy this and, well, no, you know what? Just come to the comments later. I got y'all. NBA is the house of L's these days. Facts. Absolute facts. Giannis was ready to pull a one-man Malice at the Palace. He absolutely was. He absolutely was. Do you see how fucking big this dude is? Look at this shit. And they got one man trailing this man. Bro, you need like 5 people to calm down Giannis. One man? Bro, he was getting dragged. He was getting absolutely dragged. Literally. Crazy. All right. I got to give an L to the Migos. And first, I'm giving an L to Offset. Because, fam, I don't know what you did. Right? I wasn't there. I don't know anything about these people. Right? I don't know anything about him and Cardi's relationship or whatever they got going on. I can't assume that he cheated on her or whatever. But anything that makes your woman talk like this on Instagram Live is probably not good.
And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, this motherfucker really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He like to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows yesterday I could have been out, I could have been chilling, I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit. And you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Y'all get the point. Anything that you do to make your girl scream at you like that, dog, the vocal strain on her voice lets you know she was not fucking around. And again, I don't know. I don't know what caused it. I don't know what he did. But whatever he did, bro, he deserves an L for it because I would not want to be in that man's shoes. Shout out to Fatal J. Fatal J making it for the first time. Yeah, crazy stuff. But he is not the only Migo that gets an L. Quavo also gets an L. But it's not for what he did. Well, actually, it is kind of for what he did. I don't know if you guys have seen this video that's making its rounds, but he did kind of like a flavor of love all in one video. Basically, he had 20 girls that he had to choose from. He had to ask them questions and things like that. You know how these shows go. Maybe I'll do a full reaction to this video, but I saw this video in particular on Twitter. And I'm not giving an L to Quavo for this. I'm more so giving an L to the girl. Because you just got to listen.
What's up? What you like to do? Matter of fact, what's your name again?
right.
Hold on. Stop right there. What did he ask her? What you like to do? He did ask her what her name was, but what do you like to do? Now, if I'm asking a girl what she likes to do, I'm expecting to hear some things that I don't normally hear from most people. Right? I'm looking for something special about you. That's all I want. I want to know what's supposed to make you special. So when you give an answer like this.
Hey, what's your name again?
Riley,
Riley. Where you from?
Kentucky.
And what you like to do, Riley?
Okay, I like to have fun,
What kind
but
of fun you like?
I like to have fun. Yeah. Who doesn't like to have fun? What are you talking about? All right. I like to have fun.
Adventures,
Right, yeah.
Six Flags.
yeah, definitely adventure.
He came out of nowhere with Adventure Six Flags, and she's just agreeing with him. Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
I like,
You ride all the rides.
not that, but I'm saying like traveling and, but
Not that, but I mean like traveling. First of all, the generic go-to answer is traveling. Immediately, Quavo should have said, okay, what's the best place you've ever been to? What's your favorite vacation spot? Immediately. And I guarantee you she would have said something fucking dumb like Miami or Tulum, Cancun, or some other basic answer. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I don't believe she likes traveling that much. You know what I think she likes? And I'm going in on her for absolutely no reason. But you know what I think she likes? I think she likes going to places that look good for her Instagram. I don't know this girl. I don't know anything about her. But I'm just going to assume she likes to take pictures in bikinis on Instagram and get 1 million likes. She doesn't like traveling. She likes getting likes on Instagram. I'm just assuming.
It's like,
Damn, why everything?
Now, they blocked that part out. But what she said after traveling was performing fellatio. Does that work, YouTube? I hope so. Bro, is this what we got to work with? I swear to God, I'm not trying to turn into a manosphere guy. I'm not trying to turn into Fresh and Fit, but like, we got to do better. That's all. We have to do better. And so I'm not giving the L necessarily to Quavo, but he had to deal with that. So, yikes. All right. Of course, I wanted to talk about this. Okay. We got to talk about a female rapper who is getting up there in age. And I've talked about this specifically before. She's getting up there in age. And I feel like she would be doing herself a much better service if she kind of tailored her music and her marketing and everything like that towards the generation of women who got older with her, right? Like when we first saw this girl, it was 2008. I said girl. When we first saw this woman, it was like 2008, 2009. That was almost 15 years ago, right? And so those people who were 18 back then are now 30, 35, right? They are starting their families. And guess what? This female rapper has recently started a family of her own. So I felt like maybe she should do some maturing and growing of her own. But instead, she is doing shit like this. She looks lost, y'all. She looks like she doesn't know what's going on around her. This is what you're doing for sales. I don't know what her recent album did as far as sales wise, but this is what you have to do. Do you feel good about this? Because you look crazy. You're on Kai Cenat's stream. Kai Cenat can't be any older than 22. His fan base is no older than 18 to 24. That's his demographic. There's no reason that you at 41 should be trying to expose yourself to this demographic. There's just no reason. You're not going to be able to connect with these kids. And you just look absolutely crazy doing it. Again, can we watch it one more time? Because she just looks lost. She looks like a deer in headlights. Now I know she gets it later on in the video. I'm not trying to cut for context or anything like that, but she just looks crazy. I'm not saying her name because I'm sure her fan group will probably show up at some point, but she just looks wild. That's all I'm saying. All right. On to dubs. Meek Mill. Shout out to Meek Mill. That's crazy how I transitioned from Nicki to Meek Mill, but it is what it is. Meek Mill, I think there's a video out there of bro getting emotional and crying about the fact that I think it's Pennsylvania House of Representatives, if I'm not mistaken, has passed a law now basically sealing certain criminal records from public view, and fewer people might be kept on probation or in county jail. So basically, their probation laws have become a lot more lax, which is the exact same thing that caused Meek to go back to jail because he was on probation for, I think, bikes or some shit. I can't remember. But shout out to Meek because I believe his case specifically was instrumental in getting this law passed. And so it's great to see him doing great things. I don't know what was up with that last album, but shout out to bro for at least, seeing this law all the way through, which will help plenty of black men in that state, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's maybe it's U.S. I don't know. I didn't really read the article all the way through. I saw the law had passed, and yeah, it's Pennsylvania. So yeah, shout out to black people in Pennsylvania who may have gone through that, and now they've got a shot at least. So shout out to that. All right, I'm giving a dub to 50 Cent. 50 Cent might actually make me watch BET, y'all. I don't watch BET as is. especially after hearing what I just heard about Tyler Perry. But 50 Cent is apparently developing a series about drug lord twins who helped take down El Chapo. I know the subject matter for a lot of the people who are definitely even in our chat right now, probably not anything enticing, and we probably should get away from some of the negative stereotypes. But the good thing is that there are series that don't have to do with drugs and things like that. And it seems like this has more to do with other races involved in the drug trade. But regardless, 50 Cent makes a series. I'm going to check it out. So shout out to him. And it's on BET. I don't know how I feel about that either, but I'll at least give it a shot. I want to at least see it. I would like to see it. Okay. Rapper. I've got a lot of rap music dubs in those. I just realized that. I don't know why. Cash Doll joins OnlyFans but wants to change the narrative. It is not just sexual. Now, I actually gave this a toss up because that's great. You know, the fact that you're trying to change the narrative of the fact that OnlyFans doesn't necessarily have to be sexual. Obviously, OnlyFans can be something like Patreon if you really wanted it to be. I'm giving it a toss up because realistically, OnlyFans is sexual just in nature. I think we've all come to the point that we all know OnlyFans for one thing and one thing only. You're paying a subscription for smut on OnlyFans. That's what you're doing. So I don't think Cash Doll can by herself change said narrative, but I do think it's dope that a female rapper is trying to say, hey, not everybody is showing ass on OnlyFans. So I think that the message is great that you want to share, but I think she's taking on a task that's too big for her to handle. Especially her. I mean, she's not the most popular female rapper. It's not like Lotto is doing this, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I feel. I'm also going to give a quick toss-up to Kyle McCord, previous Ohio State quarterback, who has decided to commit to Syracuse. Hey, fam, good luck with anything that you're going to do outside of Ohio State. I'm not going to sit here and clown you or diss you. You got us to 11-1, and you got us somewhat close to the playoffs. But Syracuse, fam, good luck. Good luck. Okay. This toss up here. Let me get my screen back up. I know y'all have seen this Asian girl on Twitter. And basically, from what I can tell, she's from some kind of southern state. I don't know where. Seems like maybe Georgia, I think is what she says. And then she spent some time in Nebraska. But she's got this Aquafina thing kind of going. But I wanted to talk to y'all about this because I don't quite know how I feel about it. Let's listen.
First of all, what? Yes, I have an accent because I ain't from here. I was born in Thailand, and I grew up in Georgia for a decade. And then I fucking moved to Nebraska. Ain't shit over there, by the way. How the hell y'all gonna tell me how I'm supposed to sound like? You want me to speak in broken English, bitch? The fuck? Or would you like for me to speak formally to you, sir? Fuck out of here, man.
I'm so conflicted about this video. I'm gonna be honest with you, because on one side, she said she's from Thailand, right? So I mean, at some level, she didn't grow up in a household with this. And then you could still kind of hear a little bit of the Thailand in her voice, a little bit, whatever that means. But at the same time, if she actually did grow up in certain parts of Georgia where most of the people speak like that, I don't know if I can fault her for necessarily speaking that way. But I don't 100% know if it's authentic. The thing with Aquafina, and we talked about this in the video dedicated to Aquafina's situation, is that Aquafina would do a black scent for her character, and then when she got interviewed by a majority white publication like Variety, she would then go into this white voice, essentially, which was completely different from the character that she was portraying as Aquafina, right? So we knew she was just bullshitting. This girl here, for all I know, maybe she did grow up in East Atlanta and she kind of talks like that because the people that, you know, her friends and shit grew up and they spoke like that. So I have mixed feelings about it. I kind of feel like I understand maybe where she got it from, because I know white people that kind of talk like this. I know Hispanic people that kind of talk like this from around my way, right? And I really feel like as long as you don't cross that path and say the N-word, I'm just gonna mind my business and not give two shits. But I don't know. I still feel like I hear the Thailand in her voice. Maybe that's just me. I think that's all my dubs and L's. So let me go ahead and read some of these comments from y'all. I know I kind of breezed through these W's and L's and didn't read any of these. Okay. Let's see here. She went up 5 octaves. Yeah, Cardi went in. I look, man. A woman screams like that. Let's go back. Let's see if I can find it again. The vocal fry from her yelling so much is just so apparent.
You bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit, and you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking.
She's losing her voice, y'all.
Your bitch ass.
She's losing her voice. That's. Sheesh. She for the streets. She's young as fuck. Getting flown out more so than traveling. We getting red pilled. No, you're not getting red pilled. Shut up, Kamoyo. She's taking the Drake route and just not growing up. Oh, Nicki. Yeah. I think she's trolling. She looks uncomfortable. Seriously, another bullshit drug show. Oh my gosh, 50 Cent can't stop, bro. 50 has no imagination. 50 stays stuck in 03. Get rich or die trying. I think she got that accent. Okay. 50 does definitely stay in one mode. But can you blame him? It's kind of his, at least his TV brand. I don't know if we can get an Insecure or an Atlanta from 50. Can we at least agree on that? Can we agree on that? He does what he knows how to do. I think she got that accent, but she definitely playing it up. Yeah. She has not been in the country long enough to be talking like that, but I don't know. Like, what if she was born in Thailand, she stayed there for 3-5 years maybe, and now she's 25 and she's been in East Atlanta down on Boulder Crest for 20 years. I don't know, fam. I don't know. Non-black people get a lot of attention for having a black accent. You know, I agree with that. I think sometimes black people do more to cause that, right? When we see the white guy do the latest Millie Rock or whatever the fuck the kids are in the club doing, we all take our phones out and start recording him and start laughing along with him. We have a little part to play in that. Exactly like if he or Tyler Perry were to come out with superhero flicks, they'd be called corny. Facts. I work with a lot of Vietnamese. The ones that talk slang, you can still hear it in their voice. All right, I'm going to play this video again. I'm going to show you where I hear it.
First of all,
don't hear
what?
Yet.
Yes, I have an accent because I ain't from here.
That sounded like Georgia.
I was born in Thailand, and I grew up in Georgia for a decade.
That part sounds like Thailand.
Georgia for a decade.
Georgia for a decade. Okay, I'm not, you know what? I'm going to cut that out but you can kind of hear it in her voice, at least from what she's doing.
And I grew up in Georgia for a decade, and then I fucking moved to Nebraska.
I just kind of hear it a little bit. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's I feel like that's natural for her. But I also feel like maybe because she's very clearly got some black friends, I'm sure. She wants to be like them, so she speaks like them. I don't know. I don't necessarily have a problem with it, I think. I work with a lot. We over invite folks to copy us. Yeah, we do. We over invite people to copy us, and we don't tax them either. And we don't gatekeep at all. I can believe it. Went to school with 2 Asian brothers, and one took to our culture more than the other, but they definitely took to the way we talk. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. 50 going to be 60 making, yes, he is going to be 60 making drug shows. And I am still going to watch it. How about that, Nico? She doesn't talk like that around her elders, though. Now you might be right about that. You might be right about that. She said decade, 10 years is not enough to be talking like that. Then she moved to Nebraska. Give her an L. Leader with the point. That's a good point. That's a good point. A decade is not. To have 10, 15 years of Thailand and then a decade of Georgia, maybe that's why she sounds like a little bit of both. Maybe. Still, I guess, giving her a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But she did say Nebraska, too. Are they talking like this in Nebraska? I don't think so. Anyway, that was my dubs and L's. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I don't have anything else. Like I told y'all before, I will be doing these live streams every Sunday now until Marcus comes back. Marcus is coming back. He will be back. Look forward to it. I will make sure that y'all get some content. Like I said, I got some power recaps. I think I got an Invincible recap I got to do for y'all. So y'all going to get more content from this channel. Also, make sure that y'all go ahead and head to this link here. I'm going to leave it up. I'm just going to leave it up. It's JTG. It's spelled right there. It's spelled right here. And it's got my picture on it. I will be live streaming from there in I'll probably say about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be playing the finals. And it's a game kind of like Call of Duty. And I'll probably be doing some other stuff. I am just checking out Twitch. Haven't done anything on there. I don't even have all my stuff set up for it yet, as you can see. But make sure y'all join me over there. Like I said, it's going to be a fun little stream. I just dropped the link again, Gray. Yeah, so if y'all can join me over there, that'd be great. Behind the Cape will be up later this week. W's and L's will be up later this week. And if y'all got any questions, feel free to drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? I will be trying my best to respond to everything. But yeah, on that note, man, I guess I am out. Make sure y'all join me on Twitch.